Hey FA Nation, Justin Fensterman here. We've got 4 games on hand for today's DFS NBA playoff action. Let's talk about some of the value on FanDuel and DraftKings for this slate, as it is today's DFS NBA value video here on FantasyAlarm.com. At point guard, D'Angelo Russell. Russell is coming off a poor shooting display, but with how low his prices become in DFS, he's certainly capable of giving us a return like he did in Game 1. He should take 12 to 15 shots tonight. Russell had multiple strong performances against the Grizzlies. Memphis ranks 17th in the league at covering point guards, and even if Ja Morant plays, we don't know how effective he'll be with his damaged hand, and if he plays, we shouldn't have to worry as much about him swiping at the ball when Russell has possession. The Lakers should be in attack mode more to draw contact, and Russell should thread the needle more successfully in Game 3 than he did last game. The Lakers should rely a bit less on their three-point shooting if they want to succeed. They have the muscle, and the 7-board game from Russell last game is very encouraging. His shots just weren't falling, but between the volume he gets and the expected pace of play being quick, let's give him another try. At shooting guard, Tyrese Maxey. Joel Embiid being out opens up even more opportunities for Maxey to produce. He's had a fantastic last couple of games in this series, and when Embiid is off the floor, Maxey's usage percentage increases by about 5%. He'll take more shots and spend more time with the ball. He's taken at least 17 field goals in his last 2 games, hitting 56% of his shots or more. He has also stolen the ball 4 times this series and should play 35 to 40 minutes today. The Nets rank in the middle of the league at defending guards. He's grabbed no fewer than 3 boards in any game throughout the series. In 10 games in the regular season in which Maxey was active, when Embiid wasn't, he scored 23 points or more in 9 games during that span. At small forward, Norman Powell. When Kawhi Leonard and Paul George are out, Powell sees a 5.5% usage increase, bringing his overall usage percentage to above 31%, and he averages 1.2 fantasy points per minute and should once again play around 40 minutes. He logged 42 points in 41 minutes last game. The shot volume will certainly be there, and he should take 20 to 25. In 3 of Powell's last 4 games versus the Suns, he shot at least 50% from the field and pulled down 4 or more boards. He also swatted away shots in his last 2 and stole the ball in 2 of 3 games in this series. At power forward, Tobias Harris. Harris has scored 15 points or more in every game this series, shooting no lower than 46% from the floor. He shot over 50% from the field throughout the season, and when Embiid sits, his usage bumps over 4%. He should take 13 to 17 shots today with the pace favoring the Sixers in this game. He was a near 40% long-range shooter as well. We should also see Harris play in the post more, and he's pulled down 7 rebounds or more in both of his last 2 games, and his rebounding potential certainly rises with no Embiid. Harris produces over a fantasy point per minute with Embiid out, and he should play in the mid-30s for today's game. Finally at center, Nicolas Claxton. Claxton should have an easier time producing with no Embiid gutting up the middle of the paint. He should be better positioned to grab more rebounds, and as long as he doesn't get kicked out of the game again, he should play 30 minutes today. He's still coming off an 18-point game, and we even saw him block 3 shots and pull down 10 rebounds back in Game 1. Paul Reed is the ultimate value play here, but remember, Claxton plays good defense, and with how cheap Claxton is, especially on DraftKings, it's hard to pass up on him at that price point. The Nets must find a way to feature him, and a lot of the Sixers' focus on defense will be at the elbow to stop Mikal Bridges and Spencer Dinwiddie from crushing them from mid-range, and the post should be plenty open for Claxton to produce. And that's your DFS NBA value video, FA Nation. Make sure you're checking back on the injuries as we still await the statuses of Giannis Antetokounmpo and Ja Morant, but there is a ton of value out there today. Good luck, and let's win.